I think it's time. Is it time to start?
Yeah.
Let's start early. I'll give you an extra minute. Okay. All right, guys. Start shouting out words that begin with P-A-R. Just go for it.
Parasite.
Parasite.
Pardon.
Pardon. Parsley, parsnip.
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's, yes.
Parrot.
Parkway, parrot. What else?
Party.
Party, yes.
Boys.
What? Well, P-A-R.
Oh, P.S.
You almost got it, Artie. Try again. Parmesan. How about some birds that start with
Parity.
parody? Yes. Partridge, parrot, and parakeet. Yes. How about, well, if we were to jump out of a perfectly good airplane and we wanted to survive, parachute. How about a root vegetable that looks like a carrot, but it's not a carrot? Parsnip. The herb would be parsley. Yeah. Let's look at some others. Yeah. Oh, what did you say?
Persimmons.
Oh, that's persimmon. The persimmon is P-E-R, but that's a good guess. It's a good guess.
Paris.
Oh, let's go. Yes, Paris. Good job. What about a very, very big, thick winter coat worn by the Eskimos, let's say? Parka. Nice job. What about that really thick, waxy hand treatment? Did you put your hands in this type of wax? Paraffin. Paraffin. Nice job. What about an umbrella that you might use in the summer?
Parasol.
Parasol. How about a type of paper that you would bake with? So the cookies, parchment. Nice job. How about the House of Lords and the House of Commons? Parliament. Nice job. Who are the fine people who drive in the ambulance and help us when we need medical? Paramedics. Nice job. How about, what are the curved brackets in mathematics and in text that we read? Parenthesis. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, strong open, guys. Nice job. Okay. Okay, homonyms now. Homonyms are words that sound exactly the same, but have different spellings and different meanings. So for example, if I said through, how many different words have that same sound? Through, yeah.
Through the ball.
Through the ball, so the past tense of throw, T-H-R. Through the tunnel. Okay, so through the ball has what spelling? T-H-R-E-W. And through the tunnel has what spelling?
T-U-N-N-E-L-L.
Through the, oh no, don't spell tunnel. Spell through, T-H-R-O-U-G-H. So the homonyms, yeah. So the homonyms there are through, like past tense of throw, and through in one side, out the other. So in this game, we're going to guess homonyms. But I'm going to give you hints. And for each hint, you give me those matching homonyms. For example, if I said another word for permitted, and then another word for the opposite of whispering something, saying it at an audible level, quite a strong audible level. So what is another word for permitted?
Allowed.
Allowed. Now, does allowed sound like another word?
Allowed.
Yes. So now we have two allouds. One for permitted is A-L-L, spell with me, O-W-E-D. But to say something aloud, A-L-O-U-D. Exactly. Okay, next hint. Another word for a visitor, and then another word for estimated.
Guest.
Guest.
G-U-E-S-T and G-U-E-S-S-E.
Exactly. So we have a guest that comes to stay with you. Nice job. And then you have guest as an estimated. Okay. How about, okay, so this next one has three homonyms. To express approval or admiration, that's one. Next one is like someone who speaks to God, let's say. And then another one is when an animal goes after another animal to make it its dinner. Praise. Praise. So now there's at least three words that sound like praise that are spelled differently. So what is praise as in giving you words of admiration, let's say? A-I-S-E. Praise to God, let's say, is
A-Y-S.
A-Y-S. And then an animal praise,
E-Y-S.
E-Y-S. Nice job. Okay. What is a word that means to cause liquid to flow from a container? And then a tiny opening in the skin. And also someone who might not have money.
Poor.
Poor. So let's go through all the spelling. So someone who doesn't have money, how is that one spelled?
P-O-O.
Yeah, that's the double O. And the pore in the skin, P-O-R-E. And then to pour water, P-O-U-R. Okay, how about this? 3.1416 and dessert. Pie. 3.1416, pie, P-I, and then dessert with the same sound, a piece of pie, P-I-E. Nice job. Okay. A figure or character that represents something else, and a percussion instrument usually made of brass. So, a little insignia, let's say, that represents the company is a little design, a word for that, but also a word that sounds exactly like that. If the drummer in a band has these brass pieces that he hits, what are those brass discs? Cymbals. So, if we just think about the word cymbal, how many different spellings and meanings? So, yeah, like the symbol, like the logo for a company is the symbol, and then the symbol on the drum set is that, symbol. Nice job. Okay. How about a rank lower than a brigadier general and a piece of corn? Solve in reverse. Piece of corn. Colonel. And then a rank in the military, also colonel. How is the piece of corn spelled?
K-E-R.
Colonel. And then how is colonel the rank?
C-O-L-N-E-L.
Colonel. Nice job. Okay. Last one. How about, it's like a group of vegetables, like different types of squash, let's say, pumpkin, acorn, squash. And then the unfortunate act of being impaled by a bull's horn. Gourd. Nice job, Artie. So a gourd that you would find on a farm, G-O-U-R-D. And then gored by a bull. How is that spelled? G-O-R-E. G-O-R-E-D. Nice job. Okay. Everything you're going to guess ends with end. Can you think of any words that just...
Weekend.
Yes, weekend. Words that end with end. Weekend. What other words can you think of?
Stipend.
Stipend. End. Upend. Depend? Friend.
Befriend.
Befriend. Yeah. Okay, how about, here, let me, trend, blend, yeah. I think many of those are on this list. Let's see. Let's say to sew a patch or a little, to mend. To direct a letter in the mail is to send. When you loan something to someone, lend, nice job. How about to fight or ward off?
Defend.
Yeah, well, and also just fend, to fend off. But if your lawyer goes to court for you, then you defend. Yes? Okay. How about to fold the body forwards? Bend. How about a style or vogue, a general direction of the public? Trend. Nice job. To purchase or to use money for goods? Spend. Very good. To mix together like a smoothie? Blend. Nice job. How about to turn something upside down or to affect drastically? Upend. Nice job. To change, like in the Constitution? Amend. The action of being a patron at an event. If you get a wedding invitation and you want to go to this wedding, you basically are saying, yes, I would like to attend. Nice job. When someone insults the other or causes anger and resentment. Offend. Nice job. When something is contingent or relies on another.
Depend.
Depend. Nice job. When an elevator goes up. Ascend. And when an elevator comes down. Descend. When someone has something in mind to be done or brought about. When they have,
Pretend.
ooh, that's another one coming up. But if like I have the intention of doing something,
Intend.
then I intend to do it. Exactly. When a person is known for their history and lore, they are a, they're known for their history and their lore. Starts with L, ends with E-N-D.
Legend.
Legend. Nice job. When an email failed to go through, what do you do to try again? Resend. The opposite of foe. Friend. That's really good that you guys said that because foe is a homonym. I could have said foe as in F-A-U-X, and then what would you have said? But no, you knew right away it was F-O-E, so yes, we were looking for friend. Very good. To stand up for another, to aid them physically or verbally, just like the lawyer in court, defend. How about when the belly gets bloated, when the stomach sticks out? Another word that means that, but starts with D as in Delta.
Distant.
Distend. Nice job. The combination of Saturday and Sunday makes up the
Weekend.
the weekend. A per diem or small periodic amount of money. Stipend. Nice job.
Oh.
How about this keeps reading materials from falling off a shelf? Bookend. Nice. What is a way that a chandelier is fastened to the ceiling?
Chandelier.
It's basically, it's to hang something, but it also means to be dismissed from school. Something hanging. It ends with E-N-D. Suspend. Suspend. Nice job. To struggle in opposition, to compete with, or strive in debate. Starts with C-O. And contend. Nice job. The act of getting to know someone, making them a buddy, is to befriend. Nice job. Okay. A sum of money paid to shareholders. Yeah, everybody's getting there. Dividend. Nice job. Nice job. Okay. A member of the Christian clergy, another name for pastor. It starts with R and ends with E-N-D. Reverend. Nice job. Reverend, yes. A decreasing tendency in the stock market is called a down trend. Nice job, downtrend. To advise or give suggestions. Let's say we go to a city we've never been to before, and we want to find a good restaurant. So we go downstairs in our hotel to the concierge. We go to the concierge and ask for the name of a really good restaurant. Recommend. Nice job. To go beyond, overpass, exceed, and lasting throughout the ages. Lasting throughout the ages. What is a word that starts with T and ends with E-N-D that means lasting throughout the ages? Starts with T-R.
Trend.
No.
It just... It'll always, let's say it'll always be good. It'll always be in style, and it'll last. Yes, transcend. Nice job. Very good. Okay, when the police catch someone and they have them in custody. When the police catch someone and they have them in custody. Starts with A, ends with end. Apprehend. To obligate oneself to more work or hospitality than one has time for. When you're just doing too much for other people. It starts with O-V and ends with end. This is something that you exhaust yourself.
Overextend.
Overextend. Nice job. How about another word for a significant other? It could be a girl or a boy. Yeah, girlfriend. Boyfriend. Yeah, another word that means to understand.
Comprehend.
Comprehend. Nice job.
Good.
Yeah, good one.
Good word.
To talk to someone. To talk to someone as if they are inferior to you. When you're talking down to someone.
Condescend.
Condescend. Nice job. Condescend.
That's a good word.
Good word. Lots of good words today. And what about another word that means to sell? It only has, sorry? It only has one letter before END. To sell.
Send.
To sell. Another. Vend. Yes, to vend. Vend. Nice job. Okay, moving right along. Good job. This next game, all the answers are two-word answers that have to have the initials OM. So all the answers are two-word answers that have these initials, OM. So let's say we're baking cookies. The cookies are ready. We don't want to just reach in with our bare hands. What do we reach for? Oven mitts. Exactly. So oven mitts. Yeah. Oven mitts, for example. And there's your O and your M. Okay, so that's how we're going to play this game. And just shout out the answers, okay? Gold, silver, bronze, let's say. These are awarded every 4 years. Think of...
Olympic medal.
Yes, Olympic medals. Nice job. How about an aid for breathing during an airplane emergency?
Oxygen mask.
Oxygen mask. Nice job. A session at a club when anyone can sing or do stand-up.
Overnight.
Open mic. Very good. Open mic. Okay. Another way of saying 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
1
1
minute.
minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. Good. Another way of saying again.
Repeat.
Well, it's got to have these
Oh, I'm
initials.
sorry.
Don't ever apologize, Artie.
No, I didn't.
Even answers that are incorrect are valuable to me. It's okay. Me too. All answers are valuable to me. So, O and M are the initials, and this is another way of saying again. If the first word is once, what's the second? Once more. Once more. Something found on the back of a speedboat. Yes, what kind of motor?
Outboard.
Outboard, nice job. Outboard motor. A preserve made from the juice and peel of a citrus fruit.
Orange marmalade.
Yes, orange marmalade. A group of stores selling discounted national brands.
Surplus.
Well,
Oh,
it's
my
got.
gosh.
That's okay. That's no. Don't apologize. It just has to have. Nobody died, Artie. It's okay. Nobody got hurt.
I did.
No, but try again. Yes, Sheila just said it. Yeah, me too. Outlet mall. Outlet mall. Very good. Okay. Okay, Artie, you'll get this one. Florida NBA team for which Shaquille O'Neal once played. What's that?
Orlando Magic.
The Orlando Magic. Nice job. Countries that are part of an oil cartel. OPEC what?
OPEC,
They're part of something, so they're members. They're OPEC members. Okay, how about a former monthly publication founded by a talk show host?
Once a month.
So, once a month, I see. I love that. Thank you. But how about the name of a magazine? Whose magazine was it? She was Oprah Magazine. Nice job. Okay, how about this? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, nice job. And then today, earlier today, when I was working somewhere else, some of the residents came up with some other terms that are two words that have these initials. If you guys can come up with any, shout them out. But my group shouted out open market, old man, and open-minded. Some notable mentions. I'm going to change the letters. So, how about we're going to do two-word answers that have S and N as the initials. If I said blank, blank live, a famous sketch comedy show on Saturday night. Saturday Night Live, right. So Saturday night. That's how we're going to play this one. So if I said, what sleeping in an awkward position might leave you with? A sore neck or a stiff neck. Yes. Okay, how about, okay, is anybody a chemistry buff in here? A chemical compound with a formula AgNO3. Ag is what? Silver?
Silver nitrate.
Very good, Shashu. Yes, nice. Silver nitrate. Very
I'm a
good.
chemistry major.
I know.
Otherwise, I'm ashamed. I cannot.
I knew you would know it. Okay. Pseudonym for a performer. A pseudonym for a performer. Let's say you go into showbiz, but you don't want to use your real moniker. So you give yourself a what?
Stage name.
Stage name. Stage name. Nice job. Okay. Flattering words whispered into a lover's ear. Sweet nothings.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's a good one.
A unique combination of digits and letters on a banknote or on anything.
Serial number.
Yes, serial number. Very good. Okay, mountain range in eastern California.
Sierra Nevada.
The Sierra Nevadas. Great. Observation tower in Seattle.
Space Needle.
Yes, the Space Needle. Nice job. Item with a ring binding that a student writes in class.
Serial number.
Something notebook.
Spiral notebook. Nice job, yes. Another way of saying a Post-it. You write notes on it.
Something notebook.
And there's an adhesive on the back of those Post-its, right? Sticky note. Nice job. An acquired habit so deeply ingrained as to appear automatic. Second nature. Yes, nice job. And this is probably the most famous Christmas carol with the lyric, all is calm, all is bright.
Night.
Silent night. Nice job. Will be answers that either have C-O or K-O in the middle. C-O or K-O has to be in the middle of each word. So, SeaTac Airport. SeaTac, why is it called SeaTac? Because it's in Seattle and Tacoma, right. So Tacoma has that C-O in the middle. So that's what I'm looking for. A device that helps you read secret writing. Oh, that's a very good guess.
Help you what?
It helps you read secret writing. Remember, you used to buy,
Code.
say again.
Code.
A decoder. A decoder, yeah, very good. Okay. What is the illness that causes pressure in the eyes for which you need medicated drops?
Glaucoma.
Glaucoma, right, because it's got to have that sound of co in the middle, glaucoma. A symbol of plenty or an abundant supply of good things. A symbol of plenty. A basket that looks like a horn. Cornucopia, very good. Territory that broke into 2 states in 1889. Think of the pipeline controversy.
The what?
The pipeline controversy. So these are 2 states.
Colorado.
There's a north and a south. And the Dakotas, very good. K-O, the Dakotas. The Dakotas. Okay, a giant corporation in the metals industry. A giant corporation in the metals industry. In the metals industry, starts with A and ends with A. Are you guys familiar with Alcoa? Alcoa. Okay. A very, very big snake in the Amazon.
Anaconda.
I'll give you cobra, but the CO's got to move to the middle, so anaconda, but both are great. What do we call our whole financial system? There's talk about it doing well, not doing so well. The whole system that the U.S. bases its financial status on.
Economy.
Yes, the economy. Nice job. Very good. Okay, how about extremely harsh? She's very smart. Okay, it's extremely harsh as in laws that are old-fashioned and archaic. So a way to say something is really old-fashioned and harsh and outdated starts with D-R-A.
D-R-A.
D-R-A, and then has C-O. So if something's really archaic, draconian, very good. How would you describe a child who is extremely bright? It has C-O in the middle. Starts with P-R. Precocious. Nice job, Irene. Good. Okay, this is a type of architecture that's very elaborate. A type of Rococo. Very good. Nice job. Okay, we have another chemistry question. Okay. A metal that's the last chemical element alphabetically. The chemical table.
Zirconium?
Say again?
Zirconium.
Yeah, zirconium. Nice job. Very good. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to name words that have the sound of K in the middle. Not necessarily that letter, just the sound of K. Let's say, let me get an example here. Mount Etna and Mount St. Helens. What are those?
Volcano.
Volcanoes. So the sound of K is in there. So it's just a phonetic game. Just phonetically. Volcanoes. So a flowering tree that grows in very warm climates. That's a great guess, but it has to have the sound of K in it. So this one has 3 A's. This word. Let's do this. Let me make sure I got this right. Yes, nice. So yeah, acacia. Nice job, acacia. So it's that one that has that K sound. It's just a phonetic game, just the sound of K.
I don't relate to that at all.
That's okay. Okay, time off from work when you travel somewhere is known as a vacation. The 17-year locust, very loud. Outside at night, these things are cicada. Nice job. Another word for a place.
Location.
Location, very good. One's profession.
Vocation.
Vocation, very good. National park along the coast of Maine. Also 3 A's in this one. Similar to acacia. It sounds like the tree, the acacia tree.
Arcadia.
Acadia, nice job. Look at that, nice job. Okay, the word or a word that means lacking the skill to do something. It starts with I and ends with A-B-L-E.
Incapable.
Incapable, nice job. And occurring naturally on a 24-hour cycle, a rhythm. That 24-hour rhythm, like we describe someone's sleep schedule. Circadian rhythm, nice job, beautiful. In this game, I'm going to put 2 words on the board with 2 blank spaces. And you guys have to figure out a word, one word, that can fit in both of those blank spots to complete 2 well-known phrases or expressions. In this game, it's important that you raise your hand. Try not to blurt out the answer. That way, everybody has a chance to think about the problem on the board. Everybody has a chance to turn the gears, okay? If by chance, because it is reflex and it is human nature, if you do shout out the answer, no problem. Nobody got hurt. We can just try again on the next round, okay? So this is how we're going to do this. Now, raise your hand when you have the answer. If I put the word pecking here, then a space, and then I put a space here and the word form. There is a word that can go in each spot. So Dan knows it.
Same word?
Exactly, same word. Sheila knows it. How many letters in this word?
5.
5, so I'm going to just stop here for a second. What is the first letter of this word? Oh, and what's the last letter?
R.
Okay, so for the rest of you guys, are you starting to see the word that's missing there that can also fit here? Shout it out. Order. Pecking order and order form. Nice job. Which was the comedy team that did that whole joke about order in the court? I'll have a ham and cheese on rye. Who was it? Abbott and Costello?
I forgot.
Raise your hand when you have the answer. Snake, blank, and blank. Well, Dan, are these letters big enough? Can you see? Okay. Okay, Artie, good. Hang on one second. So Tom's got it as well. Sheila, how many letters?
3.
1, 2, 3, Okay, what's the word?
Oil.
Oil, nice job. Snake oil
And oil.
and oil well. You got it. Nice job. Moving right along. Okay. Raise your hand when you have the answer. Try not to blurt it out. Oval blank, blank hours. Okay, good. I see you. Put your hand down. It's okay. I don't want you to lose circulation. Okay. Artie's got it.
Oh, I know.
Office.
Oh, no?
Ovaltine and tiny hours.
Ovaltine and tiny. That's hilarious. I love that. That's a very good one. The first line is about the White House, right? Right. So what's the word I'm looking for? Office. And then office hours. Okay, raise your hand when you have the answer for this one. Agent, blank, and blank juice. Raise your hand. Don't shout it out. Nice job. The first one has to do with napalm, right? Not a great image, but yeah.
Can I say it?
Oh, yeah, hang on, because what I do...
Sorry.
No, you didn't make any mistakes? Yeah, that's what I do. I have everybody raise their hand, and then I just acknowledge you. You put down your hand without saying anything yet, and then I keep giving more hints until most of the room has the answer, and then we shout it out together. No, that's okay. I like to go over the system and remind people, because that means that people that might solve a little bit, might take them longer to solve, they get to work on it too. Yeah, process, exactly. Okay, so shout out the answer now. Yes, Agent Orange and orange juice. Yes, nice job. Agent Orange was the chemical, the main chemical in napalm. Okay. Well, that's okay. Not a lot of people know that. And we're here to learn anyway. Okay, second blank and blank pull.
Second chance stands for?
Great guess, but I'm going to give you a hint. Let's say you go to the doctor and you don't trust what he told you, so you want to go look for another doctor. Yes. A second opinion, and then what's the second one?
Opinion poll.
Opinion poll. Nice job. Opinion. Second opinion, opinion poll. Nice job. Okay. Raise your hand when you have the answer. Soap, blank, blank, house.
Yeah. Soap opera.
Yeah.
Yell out the answer.
Are we all on the same page? Soap opera, opera house. U.S. and sesame. U.S. and sesame. Don't shout it out, but just raise your hand when you know the answer. 1, good. 2, okay. The second one is like saying abracadabra. Aha. Okay, shout it out.
Open.
Open, the U.S. Open and open sesame. Nice job. Okay. Green blank, blank, rings. Raise your hand when you have the answer. Artie knows. Who else? Artie, could I swap out these for French fries at a diner when having a burger, you think?
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
Possibly, yes.
Quite possibly? Okay. What's the word I'm looking for?
Onion.
That's right. I grew up in Montreal, as some of you know, and green onion back in the day had a different connotation. I mean, they could always still be called green onions, but there was a vocation. They were meter maids before parking meters were digital. Of course, they were coin meters, and they would expire so easily thanks to the system that the city used. So the people that went around ticketing your car when your meter ran out, those meter maids were called green onions. We called them green onions because nobody liked them, and they had green uniforms. Green onions. The green onions. Okay. How about this? Polar, blank, and blank, forgive me, but I'm writing the word sex on the board. Okay, polar blank, blank, sex. So, 2 of you have it. Are there double P's in this word, side by side? Yes, 2 P's side by side in the word I'm looking for. The top one means something that couldn't be more different than something else. Like a 180-degree change, right? So what's the word?
Opposite.
Opposite. Polar opposite
Opposite sex.
and opposite sex.
You could use bear, but a different bear.
Polar bear and bear sex? Oh, like bear as in the homonym, B-A-R-E?
Yeah, also got that babe.
You see what happens in these sessions?
Yeah.
That's my
Okay. Golden, blank, and blank knocks.
years.
That's a good guess. The answer to this one has the same first 4 letters as the answer on the last one. First 4 letters are the same. So starts with an O, then 2 P's, then another O. Say it.
Opportunity.
Yeah, that's okay. Irene, did you have the same thing? Yes, opportunity. Nice. Golden opportunity and opportunity knocks. And it doesn't knock twice, so you better take advantage. Next game is about categories. If I write the word direction on the board, direction, every word that I put on the board, you're going to take the 2 last letters, you're going to flip them around, and then give me something in that category. The first word becomes the category, so I need something in this category that starts with N-O. So what direction starts with N-O?
North.
North.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you always take the last 2 letters of whatever I put on the board, flip them around, and then that word that you give me has to be in the category of that first word. Okay, direction, O-N, flip it around, north. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. In this game, also raise your hand when you have the answer. Try not to blurt it out. That way we get to work on it together. I'm going to give you the word vitamin. Just tell me what your first move is. You isolate those 2 letters. You turn them around, and now you're going to give me a vitamin that starts with N-I. Raise your hand when you have the answer. Okay, shout it out.
Niacin.
Exactly. There's your I-N. It's flipped around. N-I, niacin. Nice job. Okay. Pretty nifty game.
Yeah.
Okay. Dutch master. So, Dutch master. Now, just take the last 2 letters in master, flip them around, and then give me a painter who starts with R-E that's Dutch. Rembrandt. Right? So, E-R, flip it around. Right? Nice job. Okay. Rembrandt. Although someone this morning said Dutch Master was also the name of a cigar company.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Next one. Car parts. Only isolate the last 2 letters here. So think of car parts that start with T-R.
T-O?
T-R. Because you're flipping these around. Transmission is one. And what else? You might have junk in the
Try.
trunk. Transmission and trunk. Nice job. Okay. Next one. I may not even have to put these on the board. If I said Native American, you take the last 2 letters in A-N, flip them around. Now give me a tribe that starts with N-A. Navajo. Navajo, right? Okay. Young animal. Young animal. So if I put the word,
Lamb.
exactly. Animal, there's that AL. It has to be young. It's lamb. Good job. Okay. What about toy? Toy. What are you going to do with toy?
Yo-yo.
Yes. The last two letters, OY, flip them around, yo-yo. European nation. Nation. ON, flip it around.
Norway.
Norway, exactly. Doily material. Material.
Lace.
Lace.
Yes, lace. Nice job. Someone said lame, which also could be correct, I would imagine. Okay, party snack food. Food. Party snack food. Last two letters.
Dorito?
Doritos. And something else that starts with donuts. Nice job.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball team. Team. T-E-A-M. So now take A-M, team, last two letters in team. Flip it around. We need teams now, baseball teams that start with M-A. One is in Miami, one is in Seattle.
Miami.
The Mariners.
Yeah.
And how about a team that's named after a fish with a very long...
Isn't there a Maverick?
The Marlins. Where are the Mavericks? Are they baseball?
Oh, they're basketball, yeah.
Oh, well, why not? Good enough. Okay. Large breed of dog. Dog. D-O-G. Take O-G. Flip it around. What is the name of a large breed of dog? And this dog has two words in its name, starting with G-O.
Great Dane? No.
G-O. Almost there. G-O. It likes to retrieve things. A golden retriever. Nice job. Okay. Nice job. Okay, last game. Very good. In this next game, I'm going to put 3 or 4 items on the board. And you guys come up with one word that can precede each one of those items. It's the same word. And it's similar to the game that we did a few minutes ago. But the game a few minutes ago was putting that mystery word in different spots. Sometimes it was after the word, sometimes it was before the word. This time, it will always precede the word, always go to the left of the word. So if I give you these words, hound, thirsty, are these letters big enough? Should I write them bigger?
Yeah, big, yeah.
A little bit bigger. Okay, let me start over.
I could say it.
Oh, okay. So, hound, thirsty, and stream. So, that's kind of an M. Stream. So we need a word that can precede each one of those words. It's going to be the same word. That's okay. You'll see how you'll see how the game goes in a second. So Dan has it. Dan, what's the first letter of this word?
Okay. It doesn't go with stream.
Okay.
I'm thinking of blood.
Well, it does work with stream, doesn't it?
And it fits the first two, but not the last.
But it does. Why doesn't it? Why? Yeah, go for it. The word is blood. It is.
Oh.
Why do you doubt yourself, Dan?
Oh, okay.
I didn't teach you to doubt yourself. Okay. So we have a bloodhound, which is the type of dog. Bloodthirsty murderer. Okay. And your bloodstream.
Oh, that's right.
When something gets into your bloodstream, don't doubt yourself. Good job. Okay. Okay, here we go. Raise your hand when you have the answer. Catcher. Catcher. Fight. Wood. House. Okay, Shashu's got it. Shashu, just tell me how many letters.
4.
There's 3. Oh, really? Well, okay, hang on one second, Sherry. So what do you have, Shashu?
5. Fire catcher, firefight, firewood, firehouse.
Well, that is really great. I'll give you points for that. Firefight? Okay.
Firefight,
Yeah.
firewood,
Yeah.
firehouse, fire catcher.
I like it. You get points for that. What's the other one? Dog. A dog catcher.
Okay.
A dog fight. Dogwood, like the tree.
Yes.
And doghouse.
Yeah.
Doghouse. Nice job. But Shashu, I like where you were going. Very good. Okay. It's okay, Tom. Okay. How about sick, work, land, room. Same word has to precede each of those words. Okay, Tom's already got it. Sheila. How many letters? 4. Yeah. When it comes to here, this one with the word land, this is where you're from. It's where you're from. So what's the word? Home. So let's do you're homesick for your homeland. You've got homework from your homeroom, right? Home, 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 home. Nice job.
Nice work, Tom.
Nice work. Okay. Here's land again. Land. Berg. B-E-R-G. Berg. Box. And breaker. So, breaker. Okay, Sheila's got it. Sheila, how many letters?
3.
Yeah, 3 letters. That's okay. You'll see. You'll see what happens. Okay, the first one is a country, right?
Iceland. Yeah.
Okay, does ice work with the others?
Oh, beautiful.
Iceberg, icebox,
Very good.
icebreaker.
Very good.
Very good.
Good work.
I love that you guys encourage each other. I just love it. Okay. Hammer. Okay, hammer. And then knife and pot. And forgive me, but I'm putting the word ass on the board. You'll see why. You'll see why. I have the best intentions.
Jack.
Yes. So we have a jackhammer, jackknife, jackpot, and a jackass, which is still appropriate because it's a donkey, really, isn't it? It's a mule. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, how about, okay, beam, beam, shine, walk, light.
Yeah.
3 letters.
3
It's
letters.
possible.
Sun.
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 The sun,
Sunbeam, sunshine, sunwalk, sunlight.
what if I said 3 out of 4 ain't bad? What if I'm looking for a word that has 4 letters? Sheila, moon. So every group I have says sun. Tom as well, you agree? Yeah. Every group that I have, they come up with sun first because of sunbeam, sunshine, sunlight, sunwalk. It's questionable. But if you change it to moon, moonbeam, moonshine, moonwalk,
And moonlight.
moonlight. You got it, Toyota. Exactly. But it's funny how the human brain works because every single one of my groups says sun first. Now, this is up to you to decide whether this is bow or bow. Then coat. Then drop. And then forest. Blank, 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 blank. Nice job. Sheila's got it. Yeah, okay, how many letters?
4.
What's the first letter?
R.
Last letter?
Rainbow, raincoat, raindrop, rainforest.
Yes.
Falling on my head.
Yes, rainbow, raincoat, raindrop, rainforest. Nice job. Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean still be turning red.
Cry is not for me.
I love it. Da 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 da. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Proof. Melon. Fall.
Yeah.
And color. How many letters? 4. No, 5. 5, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know it is 5. I blurted wrong number.
Yeah, in fact, when I first did this, I had the word fall in my head. That's why I said 4, why I thought 4 at first too. But it's 5. What's the word?
Water.
Waterproof? Watermelon? Waterfall? Watercolor. Nice job. Very good. Some of these games are really cute. Okay. How about study, where, and privileged. Study, where, and privileged. Oh, Sheila's got it already. Here's a hint. With the first line, if you go see a Broadway show, but the main actor is sick, there's someone who has to fill in for him. So what's the word I'm looking for? Yes, understudy, who's hopefully wearing underwear. But maybe he came from an underprivileged neighborhood. Yeah, nice job. Okay, under. How about cushion, stripe, wheel, point, and ball. Look at the look on Sherry's face. Artie, what do you have?
Pin.
Wow. Did you have your Wheaties this morning, Artie? Did you have your Wheaties this morning? You're super sharp today.
I'm a clean pair of underwear.
Good. So pin. Yeah, pin cushion, pin stripe, pin wheel, pin point, pinball, pinball wizard. Okay, one more. Yeah, nice job, Artie. Okay, last one. Don't shout it out. Let's see what happens here. Just raise your hand when you have the answer. Okay, maker, stick, box, and book. Okay, Dan's got it already. Okay, so people associate this one actually with the name of a company that made toy cars, even though it has a literal meaning. What's the word I'm looking for? Match. So matchbook, matchbox, matchstick, and matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match, find me a find, catch me a catch. Nice job. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. We did it. Nice job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you next week.
Thank you, Barbara.
You're welcome, Shashu. You're welcome, everybody.